You're back. I was waiting for you. There are matters that need your approval. You can go check them in the office.
Such weak and foolish mortals. You have traveled far, but your journey ends here. Can you resist the overwhelming appeal of the dream? beautiful of nightmares.
Hey guys, today I want to talk to you all about the drama that's been surrounding Lost Ark in the past week or so, primarily centered around Argos and the honing rate changes or lack thereof. So you guys have probably seen on my channel, there's probably been a couple of videos talking about this, maybe a reaction video you've seen, but I've had a lot of people thinking that I think different things about this, so I'd like to actually sit down and give my real uncut, uncensored, unedited opinion about this and talk about what has happened, what I'm worried is going to happen, and what I hope Amazon and or Smilegate does to prevent this from happening. Basically, for anybody who doesn't really understand what the problem is, their third tier of gear, it's like 1300. 1300 at the beginning is very easy to upgrade, and then you get to about 1340 to 1350 or so, and like the chances of having a successful upgrade for your piece of gear go down drastically. And every single time that you do it a chance at it, you roll the dice, you use a exorbitant amount of resources and materials. So you're seeing people that feel like they are compelled to spend a lot of money in order to continue upgrading their character. Now, this has always been the case in the game because it is fundamentally a pay-to-win game to an extent if you consider gear score winning, which I personally do. But the reason why it's been so much of an issue and there's been so much of a focus put on it recently is that a raid came out, Argos, and Argos requires you to have 1370 item level in order to receive the items from him and in order to even queue up to fight the boss. So basically, if you don't have 1370, you can't do the boss. And you have the people that are at 1370 that then after 1370, for some reason, it gets easier to upgrade your gear again, or like the chances are higher for succeeding because you're using different resources. So it's kind of like you hit this break point and then it's like a rich get richer situation. So not only are you able to upgrade your gear more easily, but on top of that, now you're also able to just make a lot more money because you're able to access these materials and these items that make your character even more powerful and give you an even larger power advantage over other players comparatively whenever you're looking for groups or things like that. And of course, like matchmaking and party finder, you know, the interplay with that, with the different people, and you know, they'll inspect somebody, they'll see if somebody has like X or Y engravings or gear or whatever. And the fact is that if you have access to Argos, you have access to more pieces of gear, and if you have access to a credit card, right, you can also have access to more pieces of gear too. So these things do affect every player, because if you're queuing up into a party finder at all, and you have, you know, a random guy who's looking for a fourth person for their party, are they going to pick you, the guy who's like, you know, just barely 1340, or are they going to pick the 1385 whale that has 4 engravings at level 3 and all of their gear is legendary? They're always going to pick the other guy over you at a glance, because there's no other frame of reference that they can do to judge you whether you're good or not. So I think this has been something that's become a really big issue, because Lost Ark, I think that this is something that I had heard many times. I had not played the game myself prior to the NA release, but I had heard many times from many people that the game had respected your time much more than a lot of other pay-to-win games that came from Korea, which is something that they have a really bad reputation for. So I think that there's a lot of people who made those videos, and people like me who thought those videos were true are thinking, well, wait a minute, like now we have to we have to overcome this insurmountable thing, because you have to get the 1370 to do this boss. But if we spend that much money, it's like you feel like you kind of have to, right? And you have a lot of people that are 1360 and they're pretty much free to play, and they get compelled to, you know, spend money to push themselves a little bit more. And you do have a situation where people that spend a lot of money on the game, or people, because this is not really, it is true that there are some people that have reached 1370, and I'm sure that there might be a handful of people that reach 1385 without spending any money on the game in order to buy like resources or anything. I think that's possible, but just because it's possible does not necessarily mean that it's reasonable. And so those people have, you know, massive amounts of time, like 12 hours, probably 10 hours a day they're playing a game. On top of that, they have like massive game knowledge. So these are the best of the best of the best, trying as hard as they possibly can. So for a realistic person, it's just a much more realistic thing to do is to spend money, right? And I think that's what a lot of people are doing. And I think that's really created a bad taste in the player base's mouth, because they have heard all of these positive things about Lost Ark, how it doesn't like kind of force you into paying money, how it doesn't make you feel like you're one of the have-nots if you don't have a certain item level or whatever. And now the game comes out in North America, and we have this distinct class difference. We have this massive class difference between players who are able to either play 12 hours a day and get lucky and understand the game enough to get 1370, and also players that are able to spend a lot of money and get up there on their own as well. For me, I'm not really in either one of those groups. A lot of people in my stream helped me out with materials, etc. But there's really no difference between me and a pay-to-win player, to be honest. So I'm not really affected by this as much, but I can see this as being very harmful to the game. And I think that it will become increasingly more harmful. And I think also in a big way that it's harmful to the perception of the game. And this is an issue that New World ran into as well, which was ironically also produced by Amazon Games, is that New World, it released and it had so many glaring problems that took so long to solve that the player base's opinion of the game is already set in stone. People have already decided how they feel about the game, and that's it. It's kind of like what happened with No Man's Sky. How long did it take for them to rebuild the reputation, etc.? And the reason why this concerns me is that I really like Lost Ark as a game. That's why I play it a lot, and I've done a lot of the side activities, whether it's collecting Mokoko seeds or completing my adventure journal, or just going around to the islands, getting the island souls, etc. Like, this is just something that I enjoy doing. I enjoy the combat, etc. And I don't want to see a game that has so much potential be squandered because of mismanagement. And I don't really know where this mismanagement is coming from. Is this Smilegate? Is this Amazon? In my opinion, I don't think it's either one. I think it's both of them. I think that probably just collectively it was a bad decision that was made. And I think that Amazon and or Smilegate should come out as soon as possible. And right now, I think that there's 3 issues that the game has, right? Issue number 1 is that Argos came out so early that a lot of players aren't 1370 and they feel like they have to spend money in order to get there. That's issue number 1. Issue number 2 is the fact that, I think actually it's 2 issues, but I think the other issue that's really big as well is the fact that there are a lot of other catch-up mechanisms and daily mechanisms that players have in Korea and in Russia that are not available in North America. So for the first month, we didn't have the events. There's also the, I think, Heroic Guardian raids. There's also item level locked Abyss raids. So you go back and you do the old Abyss raids, but you're locked to a certain item level. And then there's also this something called the Bridge too, which I'm not really sure exactly what that is, but it apparently releases with South Vern, which is in a higher item level area that will probably come into the next content patch. So not only are players playing with, the honing rates, that's the 3rd issue, I forgot to mention that. So the honing rates in Korea for these different item levels are much higher. So basically North American players are playing with less resources because they have less available avenues to get those resources from. No Bridge, no Heroic Guardians, no Heroic Abyss raids. You don't have those. So not only do you have less materials, but your materials statistically upgrade less. So it's like you're getting fucked in 2 different ways. And I think that's probably the biggest issue that the game has, is that the American player, the Western player's experience is fundamentally different than what a Korean player's experience is in the game. And I think that's just, it's almost like they've designed it in a way to make people hate the game. That's the way it feels like to me. It feels like it was designed in a way to create as negative of an experience as possible and as frustrating of an experience as possible. And I think there's a lot of people that are just tired of it. They're pissed off, they're frustrated, and they don't want to play the game anymore. There's already been people telling me that they quit playing the game, they uninstalled it, etc. And I think that the reason why that happens is that whenever you take, that 2 combinations, right? Like less avenues to get resources and your resources buy less, right? You're in like a Great Depression simulator, and a lot of people don't want to play that. Like, why would somebody want to do that? And I've talked to a lot of other content creators who have played Lost Ark on the Russian and Korean servers over the past week or so, and almost all of them are confused by these changes just as much as I have, just as much as I am. I mean, so I think that really this is something that Amazon and Smilegate need to solve tomorrow, because every single day that this is in the game, it creates a bad taste in people's mouths because they see people that have a massive difference in power to them, which unlocks certain content that they don't have access to. So it does create, as I said before, a class system, right? Where like these people are the Argos class of players, where they have access to these things, and getting to 1385 and 1400 is easier for them. But then we have the other people, you know, the peons, the serfs here, that are sitting around in 1340, 1320, and they're primarily free to play, and they can't really get anything out of it. And I think that's really what the most frustrating thing is that you need those people in the ecosystem of a game in order for it to survive. You can't have a game that just survives on a handful of whales, because soon those whales will die off because they don't have any more krell to eat, which are all the free-to-play players. That's what effectively happens. And so I think it's very unhealthy for the game to create a caste system in this way, and I think the success of Lost Ark in other regions is because that it did not do that. So I think that what Amazon and Smilegate need to do is they need to come at this from two different directions. I think that they probably should buff the honing rates for tier 3 content, and not have it have this weird, like, oh, it gets harder, then it gets way easier, then it gets harder again over time. I feel like that's kind of like a weird power jump to have. And I think they need to do that like immediately, right? And like the next week's patch. I think also they should come out with an apology or something like that, acknowledging that this was a mistake. Because I think the reason for that is that a lot of times, like, this is the first like post-release content patch that we've gotten. So the first impression that people get of this game is that, wow, I have to spend money, and they're releasing content that only people that are 12-hour-a-day players, that are veterans and or whales can get access to. What the fuck is in it for me? And I know you can very easily say that, oh, well, you know, you can just enjoy, you know, playing the, you know, the casual content and just do it as it comes and everything like that. People just, it's just not, you're not addressing their concerns. You're just telling them that the way that they feel is wrong. And I think that the way that those people feel is not wrong. I think that a lot of people play video games because it is an escape from real life being pay to win. Real life is a, you know, it's a pay to win game. Your parents matter, the school you went to matter, the country you grew up in matters, the amount of money your parents make matters, what you look like matters, how attractive you are, how tall you are, how smart you are. I guess how smart you are also translates over to video games too, but all the other ones kind of don't. And so in a video game, I think that a lot of people view it as, to some degree, a great equalizer. And whenever you have something that's so just blatantly class dividing, like something like Argos, for example, you really attract a lot of resentment from those people, because, as I said, I think a lot of people play video games because it is that even playing field, because it is that place where they don't have to be, you know, have some rich person lording over their power, etc. And I think that's why so many people had so much hope with Lost Ark, and that's why so many people are also very upset about this emotionally, because they feel like they've been betrayed and misled. And I think that those are very strong emotions. I'm not really sure if I'm there yet, but I really think that it's not healthy for the game at all. And I think the sooner that Amazon and Smilegate not only acknowledge this as a mistake and a problem immediately, but also solve it. And again, I said they need to solve it with two different things. They need to solve it with an increase to the honing rates, and they also need to solve it with adding in that extra content, like the Heroic Guardian raids and the Abyss raids. I think that fundamentally that is a better gameplay experience than expecting people to play multiple alts and then repeat the exact same content over and over and over on an alt that they might not even really care about playing as much as their main, but they feel like they have to so they can funnel resources to their main character. I find this to be a very contrived form of gameplay, and it's something that I don't want to participate in. And if it was up to me and I was playing solo and not spending any money, I would have probably just stopped playing at about 1320 item level or 1340, maybe done some of the collection stuff or the, you know, life skill type stuff, and then I would have just stopped playing the game until they made the game more fun to play and more fair. So I think there's a lot of people in my position, and there's also a lot of people that are in tier 1, tier 2, thinking about playing the game, etc. And they hear the problems that I'm talking about and the problems that other people are talking about, experiences, and they think to themselves, you know what, maybe I might not play this game. Or, you know what, I don't want to invest even more into this game, because at the end of the day, this is going to be the position that I'm going to be in, because this is what these guys are running into now, and I'm going to run into the same thing in a month. So I think Amazon, again, I want to make this very, very clear. because I think it's so important. Amazon/Smilegate. I don't care who's at fault. I don't care about arguing. Is it Amazon's fault or Smilegate's fault? I don't give a shit. I just want it fixed. I think that whoever is in charge needs to do two things. Number one, increase the honing rates for tier 3. Number two, and this is very important, make the other content that players have in Korea and in Russia that allows them to get more resources without having to use alts, put those in the game. Put the heroic Abyss dungeons in the game. Put the heroic Guardians in the game. And put whatever the bridge is in the game too. These things are core to the everyday gameplay loop, and I think they will just make the everyday player's experience better because it will give them more options and more things to do. A lot of times I'll log on, I'll do my Chaos Dungeons, I'll do my Guardians, and then I'll be pretty much out of stuff to do for the day unless I want to go find some random island thing to do or whatever else. I don't think that it's a problem, and I think it would just simply make the game better. There's a lot of people out there that I think agree with me, and I hope that Amazon can get this message as soon as possible before the game starts attracting even worse reputation. I think that every single day that this is an issue, it will be bleeding players, bleeding respect, bleeding integrity, and the faster that they come out to stop it, the faster they stem that bleeding and actually start healing that wound, and we can actually start having a better game. So that's pretty much all I've got. It's been a really big problem, I think, and I think also for a lot of people it is true that this is mainly a perceptual problem. This is something that only affects 1% of the player base. However, I think that it is demoralizing for a lot of the player base as well, and it makes them not want to continue the game because they know where it ultimately leads. And I think that's a very big point of investment with MMOs, and that is why I think it needs to be solved immediately. Because you don't want to have people get demoralized and think, what's the point? I'm not going to whale. I'm never going to get it. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to make this video, let you know how I feel, and really kind of make, again, unedited, unbullshittery take of this, and just kind of talk about it straight up. So thanks a lot for watching. Really appreciate it. I'd like to hear what people's opinions are of this in the comments. If you guys agree with me, if you guys think they should do something else, etc. Hopefully some people from Amazon or Smilegate see this, and we can start seeing the game actually improve. That's about all I've got. Thanks a lot for watching. Peace.
Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are playing some Jax in the mid lane. We're running Electrocute, Sudden Impact, Eyeball, Ravenous, Biscuits, and Time Warp Time. We're gonna go full AP Jax. If you didn't know, all his abilities do scale with AP besides his stun. But his Q is 60%, W has 60%, Ult has 70% on the third hit. And so you combine the third hit with Electrocute, when you jump in, you can just burst people. I'm going to start with my W though, just to last hit some minions. Level 3 we can go and trade with the Zori, but the reason we have the Corrupting is we're going to get poked and bullied early, so we need to sustain to survive that. But what's cool is as we build AP, we get more magic resist from our ult. If we were to build physical damage, we get more armor, so that's why I took the scaling health rune instead of magic resist for Ori. We're going to get a lot of MR later on from our ult. Alright, we got level 2. I'm gonna grab my Q. I could go in without my stun, but we don't want to be tanking all these minions, so I'm just gonna let this crash into turret. Build path, I kind of want to try Ludens and just go max damage, but that is gonna make us a tad bit squishy. I don't want to tank too much of that, but the Corrupting is gonna make it all better. Okay, now we have level 3. If she throws the ball on me, I'm gonna jump on her. After cannon, of course. Got cannon. 1, 2, 3. Electrocute. Not even gonna stun. Now I can jump in again in 3 seconds and stun her. She won't be ready for it. Use Biscuit, Potion. I think she saw him on that ward, yeah. But yeah, I am messed with my mic. On the Ash video, it was giving some static. I don't know why I did that, so I unplugged everything, plugged it back in. Jeez, her poke is actually pretty crazy. And I found a new setting on it, so let me know if it sounds any better. Let's see. What are we gonna max? We can max W. That's what they do in top lane, but I think for AP Jax, it's actually gonna be better to max Q for more jump to be able to catch people. Just gonna do the 3 hits. She does have barrier, so I don't know if I'll be able to kill her. I need to wait for Electrocute to be back up. I do have biscuits, so I'll heal a bit more too. Let's see. She's running out of mana, but I need to leave this lane soon. Alright. Still have the biscuit. Who's their jungle? Least Sin. Yeah, I definitely don't want to be this far up, so I want to push this wave into her turret and get out of here. We could pop Electrocute. Definitely can't kill her, though. I need to leave. She's going to kill me. She's also too close to turret. If I try to flash on her, it won't work, but we actually might come out ahead and farm here. So the rough part is over. Well, not yet, but early laning's a bit rough. Let's do Boots, Book, and that's it. Yeah, we're up in farm. Perfect. Yeah, you could do W max for like some burst, but I think Q is just better. Gives a little bit more damage, and then you get cooldown for more jumps. Which really need the mobility stick on these range champs. In top lane, you don't always need that. But this is a mid lane pick. Got a nice wave to hold here. And actually, once we hit level 6 is when we have some really nice damage. Because then we basically have another ability. We can get our 3rd hit ready off minions, jump on Ori, do the 3rd hit, and burst her. So along with that Electrocute, we're hitting her with this 3rd hit. Boom. So I'll show you guys the combo when she gets to lane. Yeah, build path Ludens into, I think maybe we even go Lichbane first. But we could do Ludens Shadow Flame Deathcap also. That's very strong. Oh, 1, 2. Oh, she's just gonna stay back. 1, 2, 3. Half her health with Electrocute 3rd hit combo. Look at that. We didn't even need to stun. Now I'll stun her. Got her barrier. Oh, that scared me. I thought I was getting ganked. I was about to pop my ult. I'm getting ganked just by my own jungler. Well, I got her barrier there. That's pretty big. She still can flash under turret. She's gonna live with like 1 health, I think. I just gotta stay in the minions so he doesn't hit his Q. Oh, I'm dead to this guy though, unfortunately. Okay, got his flash, so not the worst. At least I got the Ori. I could have gotten out without dying, but then I don't think I would have gotten a kill. Because if I would have went for Lee, then Ori would have just been able to shield him and hit me. So not bad. I kind of want to do Ludens for the burst. You could do Everfrost too, which is very nice. It gives a lot of AP, but it doesn't do too well clickbait wise. You guys don't click on Everfrost videos for some reason, so I'm just gonna go max damage, try and one-shot them before they one-shot me. That's always fun to do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Ludens, Lichbane, Shadow Flame. That sounds like a good combo. Let me see if I can help Sedge here. I don't have Sums and Yorks here, so we're not gonna be able to do anything about that.
Strong as you, adventurer.
She does have a blue buff. It's just Lee Sin. Actually, Lee Sin's probably on Herald. There's no way he's here. There we go. When I do get to jump on her, though, I take half of her health bar. I'm just gonna assume Lee Sin's in this bush above me.
Shushire's hero.
Let's see. Bot lane's winning pretty hard, though. Oh, I can maybe go dive her. Seraphine, I'm coming for you. Use my corrupt and get some speed. Oh yeah, we got her. Just have to jump. Whee! Well, I'm gonna walk up to you. Nice, another kill. Well, that was the easiest roam ever. And we might get a plating. So the game's back, tied up. Cool. I need to base. Let's do Blasting Wand. Lee's top, so they're not going to steal this unless Orianna kills Sedge. That dragon does do a lot. Hextech dragon melts. Yeah, our third hit applies 195 magic damage. That's probably more damage than Electrocute even does, yeah. It's like double Electrocute, kind of. And now we have our jump maxed. And I mean, this pick's actually kind of safe because I can just jump to minions to get away or to a ward. That third hit does so much damage, though. It's just somebody like Orianna. It's really hard to get close and deal damage to her because. Oh my god, though! But if I do reach her, that is so much damage. That was risky, though. What I did was super risky. Well, I'm dead. Wait a second. Oh, the barrier. Yeah. Maybe I just roam more, because she just has Lee Sin camping her lane and she sits under turret. I almost was able to kill her, though, if she didn't bury her. Where's she going with this? Tier item first? I don't know. He doesn't have kick, but Sedge doesn't have enough damage for that. I really want to buy Sork Shoes here, but I gotta get, I gotta finish the Ludens first. Oh boy, York's pretty big. I should be able to deal with the York, though. I don't think he's gonna build that much MR. Need my flash up. Yeah, Lee Sin's 100% gonna camp us. He's 3-0. Sedge is pretty weak. I have to just let Orianna push into me, though. Or I just go roam. At least we got bot lane. MF is like completely out of the game. 20 farm. The support almost has more farm than her. Let's see if I can beat this guy. Got him. That was close. When he did hit me with his Q, I lost like half of my health. Alright, we gotta get back to mid really quick. Maybe ping for a Sedgel. That would help. I think she still has flash, if I'm correct. Oh, she has ward. That's okay. Lee is 100% going to be here, though, so I'm just going to go buy my Ludens.
Turret
Actually, I'll just let her push. She won't even dare come up. I don't want to lose more plating, but really don't have the jungle pressure she does. Sedge is outclassed. At least we can hop to minions to get back. Alright, so I got Luden's burst now, and we actually don't miss a wave. She's not pushing for some reason. We got the 420 score, so it's not too bad. So now I have the Luden's burst on top of... Oh, I got the stun. I'm going to ult just in case she hits me so I take no damage. Oh, almost barriers up again. She's playing so safe, so it's hard to do anything, but at least I can maybe get her turret when she leaves. Oh my gosh, this guy's here again. Get out of here. Yeah, she needs Lee to babysitter. Ooh, rank 2 ult. More damage on that third hit. Alright, I wasted my flash for that engage, though. I mean, Lee can't even help his bot lane. He's just too busy sitting mid the whole game. He's gonna, like, kick me into her if I try to go near. MF got a kill. Oh, we gotta go help top again. Yorick is on another turret. I don't even do this that fast yet, so... I'm just gonna recall, get those sword shoes, start working on Lichbane too. Okay, sword shoes, book. We'll try to get a Sheen next. Once I catch this Ori and she's not under turret with barrier, I'm just gonna fucking pop her. But for now, we got Lee Sin as a safety net. Oh, that's annoying. I'm outnumbered always. At least we're getting free dragon. Cool. I think they got Herald or something. God, he's here again. I think I'm dead. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, Sejuani. Man, I don't know why they're only going for me. It's so weird. I'm healing a bit from corrupting, but I really don't want to stay. Everywhere I go, it's Lee Sin just fucking waiting for me in the bush. Ouch. What can you deal with Sivir? He still wants me. I'll go try and help top.
Such ugliness. Perhaps more demon-like than demon.
This guy is just hardcore fucking sitting mid.
Like this.
Alright, let's get some move speed.
These are just the ones who got caught. Wake up.
We'll try and help Garen. Yorick's got no mana.
How can
Once I hit second, third item, I'll be able to delete people a bit easier. But I mean, since they're all ranged, it's hard to get to the bot lane. Oh, Garen's beating him on his own.
Take a step back.
Well, they got Yorick. That was easy.
Finally see the mortals for the beasts they've all
I flash up in 90.
Still don't see it. You always wear a big
All I have to do is hit her with jump. Okay. I don't really need blue. It's okay. Oh my god, my cannon. I keep thinking I have Lichbane already, but I don't. Alright, we take Ori's turret here, so she has nothing to hide under now, but she'll have a team to sit behind. Ooh. We can kill this guy, I think. I think he's gonna ward hop back out, but... Alright, I think I got him. I should be able to jump to him. I'm faster with this corrupting speed plus the AP item. Nice. Lee Sin down. Privilege. A lot still. There's 3 of them here. I don't have enough to burst him because I don't have Ignite. I could tank him for a bit though with my ult. Sivir's here.
You know, I thought I smelled him.
Ooh, we'll go top for Yorick. He's pushed up. He's pretty tanky now. He has Sunder and a Hole Breaker. I'm gonna back up like Garen tank for a bit. There we go. Nice. They were just switching aggro with him. I didn't want him to completely focus me because he could have deleted me because he almost killed Garen. Garen's building tanky. I don't need that. I want to fight. I got her with a bonk. Got Seraphine. We stun her. Nice. Alright, my bot lane is insanely strong. There we go. Look at that. Third hit's almost doing 600 already. Now with the Lichbane, even more burst damage on that third hit. They have objective bounty because MF's so far behind in farm. York's really good at getting objective bounties though with the split Hull Breaker. I gotta back up. I got exhausted and there's like 10 of them here. Luckily we got that Q max so we're able to hop in and out. Yeah, we got him. No dragon for them. I might be able to kill her. I feel like she's maxing her E with barrier though, so like I'm just gonna fail like I did the last 5 times I tried killing her. Plus Lee Sin's about to be here, so it's time to go. Aha. I can help. Oh, of course they have help and ruin my video. Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are playing some Lucian in the mid lane. We are going Harvest, Taste of Blood, Eyeball Collection, Ultimate Hunter, Transcendence, and Scorch. I'm going to be going Everfrost on him because it gives ability power. We don't really use Magic Pen on him since our ult does physical damage. So I'll go Everfrost and Cleaver and Deathcap, or Horizon Focus can actually work on him too because his ult is long range. So we'll see what works best. I took a decent amount of CDR in my runes, so I don't want to build too much of it. But Cleaver will probably be our big CDR item. Because if I stack too much CDR, our ult's not going to do a lot of damage. It'll be up often, but I'd rather have the ult do a lot of damage. Oh, we lost Yasuo. Oh, we got him back. missed those. The only downside of going Harvest is it's a little harder to poke this Lux in lane. Because I normally would go Airy, but I wanted to try and get more damage. We're doing good farming so far. I don't want to dash in because then she's just going to Q. But now since it's down, we can definitely dash in. There's a Wukong. We can't do anything about that. I missed one finally. I have vision of him. Trying to bait out her Q before I dash in. Straight auto hitter. What's cool is with Everfrost, we're gonna have a root too, so we could actually freeze her and she won't be able to run out of our ult. So this might be a cool combo.
No.
Nice. She's almost in harvest range. She's probably gonna use potions though. Looks like they changed how the jungle items work. And what these items do now is when you hit 5 times, they disappear and it just gives you the bonuses without having an item, which is pretty cool. And it upgrades your smite.
I'll make you a special one-time offer.
Okay, we got hit here, but it's fine. If she hits us back, we can poke. Let's see, Wukong and Kayn might be fighting. Let's go help them out. Their bot lane's gonna get here first, though. I don't think we should do that. Give me the harvest. Nice, I used a minion. Okay, cool. We at least got a stack off of her. She has barriers, so we don't want to do anything too risky early, especially with a Thresh roam out from the bot side. We could base. Everfrost builds out of Luden's components, so we could wait for another 150. Their bot lane's still missing, so I'm gonna stay back. Maybe I'll pretend like I based. I just won't show. Okay, Sivir's back down there. Lux is out of mana. We could actually play aggressive here. Harvest is back up in like 10 seconds. If she stays, we can get another free stack. I think we got her. Luckily, I didn't get stunned under turret there. Oh man, that was actually so close. Okay, we have ult. Wukong can pretty much kill us, but we might have a chance of getting him back. Wow, I don't think I've CS so well. Oh shit. I might have to flash here. Okay, he didn't predict me. We're good. He was pretty slow. Didn't have boots. Alright, lots of money. Let's go chapter and some boots. Still have 1 potion. We have lane priority, so I will pick up a pink ward too. Might help us with Wukong.